Hey, it's Nick, holistic nutritionist, author of the Healthy Fat Loss Diet, creator of the Flat Belly System, and the 3-Week Metabolism Diet. In today's video, it's a very important topic. We're going to talk about the 6 principles of a fat-burning metabolism. And so what I mean by principles is these are the 6 things that you need to master, that you need to optimize in order for you to create a fat-burning metabolism. Now, we don't talk about metabolism enough in the weight loss, in the health community. Everything is governed, is regulated by your metabolism. If you're struggling to lose weight, if you don't respond well to exercise, meaning you don't generally see great progress when you exercise, if you've dieted, if you've done a bunch of stuff to try to lose weight in the past and you're still struggling to see results, if you've lost and gained weight, if you yo-yo dieted, etc., then you're probably not addressing these 6 very important principles. In today's video, that's all going to change. We're going to talk about these principles. We're going to discuss what some issues with them might be, and we'll discuss a little bit how to optimize them. At the end of the video, I'll give you some information that you can either go watch some other videos that I've done with similar topics, or go check out my latest creation, the 3-Week Metabolism Diet, and that will go more in depth as to how you can optimize these in less than 21 days. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into principle number 1. Nutrition. This is the granddaddy of them all. Why? Because what you eat, what you drink is what your cells are made out of. And your cells is where you're producing your energy that's just either turbocharging your metabolism or completely slowing it down. Your nutrition dictates what your liver is doing. Is it detoxifying your excess stress hormones? Is your digestive system inflamed from eating foods that are essentially fake foods that are causing inflammation in your digestive system, like our genetically modified wheat, our soy, our GMO corn, our conventional animal products, preservatives, additives, on and on and on. This is nutrition. If you can optimize your nutrition, you can't ignore the rest of the principles, but it'll make your life so much easier to optimize the rest of these principles, because your nutrition can make you feel a lot better. It can give you awesome looking skin. It can release just like the stored body fat that's causing inflammation, that is causing you to be frustrated. Optimizing your nutrition should be the first thing on your radar. Number 2. For a fat-burning metabolism, you need to optimize your exercise. Now, this doesn't mean just go exercise. There is lots of research proving that long bouts of stressful exercise, meaning exercise that causes release of excess cortisol specifically, can actually have an opposite effect of burning calories and building lean muscle and essentially losing weight, burning fat. So we need to exercise smart. The best exercise is a metabolic exercise. This is exercise that not only builds lean muscle and burns a lot of calories at the same time, but it boosts your metabolism not only while you're exercising, but up to 36 hours after you exercise. Metabolic resistance training, metabolic workouts, high intensity metabolic training, and not for very long periods of time. In fact, you can see great results from exercising less than 2 hours a week. That's not a day, that is a week. You don't have to be a gym rat. You don't have to have a gym membership for that matter. There's tons of awesome workouts online that you can find. But ultimately, you need to optimize your exercise. Alrighty? Principle number 3. Detoxification. Now, I'm not a huge fan of most juice cleanses, smoothie detoxes, etc., because what ends up happening is these plans are not sustainable. You cannot sustain drinking juice for the rest of your life. Most of us can't. Or smoothies, or taking detox pills, or elixirs, or going on like super restrictive detox plans. Some of them work. Some of them are really good. Quick detoxes to clean the metabolic slate, which is why Detox makes this very important list. This list I've been working on for the past 8 years, that I've been working with women and helping them transform their lives. When we start a diet on a on a detox type of plan, yet we have a mindset of abundant, not restrictive going about this. I'm gaining health. I'm gaining the fact that I am doing this to lose weight. I'm not restricting Cokes or bread or et cetera, et cetera. Going about this we need to detox before we can get that, we can optimize the nutrition. I've seen awesome results from it. And detox is a very important part of the 3-week metabolism diet and the flat belly system, the 2 online products that I've created. But it's a very specific way to detox. You don't need supplements. You don't need pills and powders and potions. You just need to know which main inflammatory foods you need to avoid, what metabolic killers you need to address, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video. And it's kind of a individualized detox in a way. All right? So let's go on to number 4, stress. You can't optimize your stress, but you can aid in maintaining and addressing stress that's causing fat gain, that's causing the lack of being able to lose excess weight. All right, so stress is a huge component in this. Stress and our next principle, which I'll just go ahead and reveal now, sleep, are the 2 things that don't have calories, that don't burn calories, in a sense, but have the most impact on your fat-burning metabolism. Stress. So when we talk about stress, we have to get very specific and discuss our adrenal glands, because no matter what stress we have, physical, psychological, mental, emotional, our body responds the same way. It sends signals to your adrenal glands secrete your stress hormones, specifically cortisol. Now, in a normal state, maybe we're in a convenience store and a robber comes in, boom, stress hits the fan, cortisol through the roof, you're ready to run, you're ready to fight or flight. And that is normal. The gunman leaves and you calm down after a while, everything's back to normal. These days, it's like we're always in a convenience store with a gunman because we're worried about finances, we're unhappy with our bodies, we are eating poor quality foods, we're drinking caffeinated beverages and taking fat burning metabolism boosting supplements. Our adrenal glands are just completely, they just throw in the towel. All right, we give up. And so the cortisol stays through the roof for long periods of time. That destroys your metabolically active tissue muscle. And it overloads your liver because your liver's trying to detoxify these excess hormones. This leads to potentially estrogen dominance, cortisol dysregulation, insulin resistance, and hypothyroidism. Those 4 hormonal imbalances, I guarantee, are responsible for over 90% of our obesity and a lot of diabetes type problems that are in our society today. And that's because of excess stress. Now, if we optimize our sleep by sleeping 6 to 8 hours of high quality sleep where we avoid stimulants late at night that have a negative impact on our sleep patterns, where we go to sleep at a good hour, 10 o'clock, 9:30 to 10, and wake up early, ready to eat a good breakfast and, conquer the day. If we can optimize our sleep, that's going to contribute to helping optimize the rest of these principles for a fat-burning metabolism. Sleep is another one that's very neglected when we're discussing how to optimize your metabolism. So, we need to learn how to optimize our sleep. Our last principle for a fat-burning metabolism, believe it or not, is a very simple word: sustainability. This sustainability is, I'm talking about with your diet, with your exercise, and with your entire lifestyle. The biggest problem I see with most weight loss programs out there right now is that they're just plain not sustainable. They're not flexible. They are focused on restriction, whether it be calories or eliminating too many foods, sometimes whole macronutrients. Eliminate fat, eliminate carbs, don't eat too much protein. These things are not sustainable. Go on juice cleanses, smoothie detoxes. Sure, for short periods of time, that's great. But the fact of the matter is, most of us don't have the capacity, because of busy lifestyles, to be able to say, okay, I'm only going to do this for 7 days, and then I'm going to start a sustainable weight loss plan, like the 3-week metabolism diet. No, it just doesn't happen, which is why you need to make the decision and the choice right now to focus on transforming your habits to ones that are sustainable and have a flexible way of eating, to where you're eating awesome 85% of the time, and you might just go out to eat one night and drink and eat whatever you want, and it's not going to have a negative consequence because you're not going to dwell on it. You're not going to cause stress about feeling guilty about what you're eating. You're being flexible. You're being dynamic with your rules for eating, which everyone should have, their values. I am only going to, for the most part, eat organic, pasture, grass-fed animal products. That's a value for eating. So set those and then be flexible with them so you can have a sustainable and enjoyable way of eating, to where you can eat ice cream that is from conventional cows and be totally fine with it. And your body, since you've optimized these principles, you won't have a negative consequence from it. You're going to just deal with it and move on and follow the 85-15 rule or the 90-10 rule or even the 80-20 rule some days. So these are the 6 principles for a fat-burning metabolism. Getting a fat-burning metabolism should be your first goal whenever you're trying to lose weight. Not diet, not even exercise. You need to identify these principles and get to work on them. So these are the 6 principles. If you missed the first 2 videos in this metabolism series, the first one was the 5 factors for the 5 metabolic factors in order for you to lose weight. The second one was the 7 key differences between a fat-burning body and a fat-storing body. Then click the links below this video so you can check those out. If you're ready to see what the 3-week metabolism diet is all about, which pretty much goes against all the other weight loss programs out there, specifically online right now, then go ahead and click that button below those links, and it's a whole nother video and article about how to not only optimize these, but how you can do it, how you can lose a bunch of weight, release stubborn belly fat in about 21 days. You'll see some awesome success stories on that page. So the next video we're going to discuss. The next video we're going to discuss the 8 metabolism killers that are not only preventing you from losing weight, but preventing you from optimizing these 6 principles. The link to that video is also below this video. We'll see you for the next one.